so it means you'll get more time to play. So, has everybody brought an iPad? Andrew, you've got an iPad?
Yeah.
Hey, that's good. I'm conscious, I am a teacher. I work 3 days a week at St John's Primary School. I teach computing throughout school, but I'm also on Friday I teach normal lessons. I do grammar and maths. So I am in the classroom. Everything that I'm going to talk about is stuff that I actually do, as opposed to sort of people who have been out of the classroom for a few years and then tell you the kinds of things they should be doing. So it's sort of tried and tested stuff. As a teacher, I really don't like standing in front. I don't mind standing in front, but I don't for the children. I'm always conscious of how much time I spend at the front talking, so I won't stand and talking for ages. I want you to get playing. That's my Twitter name. If anybody's not on Twitter, you need to get on Twitter, especially if you're really, really interested in ICT and computing. There is loads out there, loads of great people on Twitter, particularly Phil from this morning, Phil Bag. So we're going to be looking at these 6 iPad apps for programming today. They're just 6 that I've used. There may be others and there will be others being added, I'm sure, along the way. But these are ones that I've used this year. So, just going back to the computing curriculum. I've sort of picked out the Key Stage 1 for now. That is really what you have to cover in September. It's not that scary if you look at it. I think the scary things that have been added really are this algorithm thing and the debugging. But I'm sure you've had lots of people talking about it this morning. Algorithms are just instructions. So in Key Stage 1, you know, we get them to do instructions all the time. If you haven't seen Phil Bagg's demonstration of him being a robot and making a jam sandwich, go on his website and watch it because it's amazing. And it doesn't have to be on a computer giving instructions. I just think that's quite important to realise. And debugging is just when it goes wrong, fixing it. The rest of the Key Stage 1 stuff is stuff that we've already been doing really over the past few, however many years. Digital content, word processing, digital photos, and then e-safety at the bottom. So if you stress a little bit about the new computing curriculum for September, you mustn't. It's not a big deal. And also Phil did say about the amount of time to spend on the programming aspect, which is sort of your first 2 objectives up there. You can spend as long or as little as you want, really. Just to add to that, I know we're going to be looking at iPads and programming apps, but you can do your computing curriculum for Key Stage 1 without using a computer and without using an iPad. This is just another way of fulfilling those objectives, if you like. If you haven't got iPads, then you'll have. If you haven't got iPads in your school, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to. It's just an idea for you if you do have them in school, I suppose. Okay, so the first app that I came across when I was looking for apps for year 1 and 2, primarily in September, is the Bebot app, and I knew about it because I'd used Bebots before. The apps that I've downloaded are all free as well because my head's really tight and doesn't let us buy any apps. So everything's free. You can upgrade some of these, but these are free because I just think, dead important really. This is the free version. There is if you've got lots of money, you're a big school, there is I think it's Bebot Pyramid or Egypt or something like that. And it's not expensive, I suppose, but I haven't used that because I've just used the free ones. So it's exactly the same as using the normal Bebot. You have to solve various challenges by moving your B around different levels, and there are 12 levels which progress in difficulty. That's a screenshot of what it looks like. Has everybody got Bebot downloaded? Okay, I'd like to have a go. Okay. Have a little play. I love staff meetings and my staff love staff meetings where they can just have time to play. Have a play on it, see what you think. Talk to the person next to you. If you haven't got an iPad, does anyone want to borrow my iPad? Yeah. Which I'm not. You probably want to play it for the whole hour, but has anyone got any thoughts that they want to share with anybody? And then I'll share mine. Yes.
It doesn't show you the program that you're putting in.
Yeah, and I think that it is a really basic programming app. I was just saying to somebody there, the year 1s that I tried it with, and it was in autumn, got them bored of it really. you know, because they'd already used the Bebox loads. There isn't much. I don't think it's very challenging, and I wouldn't use it again. I'm going to use it in reception, I think, in early years. Yeah, I think year one, you know, our year ones hadn't really used it, so I wanted to try it out, but it's very restrictive, isn't it, for them? I think the children that are coming into school at the minute, they're better than that. Yeah, so I do think it's the nursery, early years thing. Yeah, that's what I was going to say really. But I mean, I want to show you anyway. You can upgrade it or something and get more levels and stuff. But they did it. They sort of, I think they had one lesson of it, but they were eager to move on to something else. So next one is Daisy the Dinosaur. Everyone downloaded it? Okay, so again, this is the second one that I used with the A1s. They quickly uploaded Bebox. So this is when in all my research, when I've been looking at all the apps, this is what they suggested. So it'd be great if you could have a go at this. It's got a tutorial at the beginning, and it is free. Have a play, have a talk, have a chat.
Yeah.
Has anybody got any thoughts that they'd like to share with everybody else? Anybody? It's quite nice to share. Did you have a go at the repeat speech bubble thing and putting things in it? I see. So it does start with repeat. It gets them sort of the idea of it, I suppose. Again, mine were all right with it, the year ones, and the year twos we did a bit of it, but it's just another one. See what you think. For me, whenever I find a new app or a new program on the internet, I just give it to the children. I'm just one of those people, and I see what their reactions are and how they like it, rather than me playing with it, because we just have different ideas. If you do have any thoughts, you can always tweet at Hopscotch. It's the company Hopscotch, and they do like you to tweet things, and you can follow them on Twitter if you want. Right, next is Alex. The year 1 and 2s were quite excited by this. Initially we just did Bebot and Daisy the Dino. This has got more potential, and not just for the boys. So have a play with that. You've got to move the robot around, kind of thing. It is free and there's loads of stuff on it. Some of my more able boys, it turns out, I treated them to the next, however many levels, kind of thing. But yeah, they like this. And there's a picture of one of my children. Have a play. Talk. I think that was a little bit more enjoyable. Any thoughts on it? Anybody want to share anything?
In terms of debugging, if you do one that doesn't work, it doesn't then show you what you've done. So they'd have to remember what they've done wrong rather than...
They do. Yeah, that's a good point. They do remember it. You know, they do. In my experience of doing it with the children, they do remember it. But I can see your point, and that's why, you know, they progress to something else more advanced. But they do. So, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
It's very much like Lego, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
I love the way it looks for children because it reminds me of that Minecraft. Like they feel they're really.
I talked about Minecraft. I did a presentation last week just on Minecraft, so I won't bore you with it. But yeah, they do. That's their role. Girls and boys all at my school love Minecraft, so this kind of thing just appeals to them. Oh, good. That was a successful one. Brilliant. Like I said, I don't think it's that expensive to upgrade or upgrade. It's at more levels, because I'm sure it was 69 pence. Okay, right. This is my children's favourite one. Codable. I love it as well. What can I say about it? Codable, the people who make it at Codable, you can tweet them, are very keen on working with teachers in school. I was tweeting Gretchen, I think she's called, last night, and she's looking at, I mean, you can have a play with it in a minute, but she's looking at progression, how you can show progression in school. They're really keen to work with schools as opposed to some of the other programming apps. Have a play, it's got a tutorial, and I call it hairy heads, because they do look like hairy heads.
Do you recommend this one?
Well, I think year 1 and 2 really. The year 1s were fine with it, and year 2 with interested in it, and it does get really challenging. So have a play. It's got a free learning guide as well. It comes with when you download it. Again, it's free. See what you think.
the iPad in as a child?
Talk about this stuff. If we just stop for a minute, you can. There's going to be loads of time where you can have free time to play on whichever app that you really like. Has anyone got any thoughts on Codable? What do you think?
We use
I think I use that in your arm.
You use it. Sorry.
I use that in your arm.
We use it at school, but we use the Pro version because I like that you can move between the different levels, so you can then differentiate it and start children at the right level that matches
Did you
where
pay
they
for that?
are.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to pay for that.
Yeah. Well, that sounds good. No, yeah. So Codable Pro.
Yeah.
How much was it? You know, it was about 199.
Yeah, about $1.99.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, sorry.
Does it always show you where you've made a mistake in the code, or is it possible to take that so the children have to find for themselves?
I'm pretty sure that it does always show you. Like I say, she tweet her, that lovely lady, because she just gets back to you all the time, anything, any thoughts. And
On the
she's,
Pro one, there's actually a level that is just debugging.
is there?
Yeah, so
Oh, that does
that's
sound good.
that all they do is then look at have to follow the code and see where it's gone wrong.
I like that, so maybe we need to all invest in that. Thank you. Right, moving on. Oops. I'm going to go on to Cardboard Box. Some people have already been playing on Cardboard Box and not gone very far at all. It is aimed, when you read about Cardboard Box, it is aimed at Key Stage 2. I do use it with my Year 2s. It is really tricky, but some of the children could do it. It was bizarre. Some children just must have this logical head, and they could do it. I'm going to leave you to play, see how you go. It is so infuriating. So you're moving crazy.
I was doing it, that's my friend was doing it.
Any thoughts? I know you found that quite addictive and challenging. If the thing is, in class, as adults as well, but in class, you are going to get children who absolutely love that, and they will be able to. I mean, I wish I'd taken video footage of one of the Year 2 boys who did it. He just was addicted to it. He would have come back every lunchtime and carried on doing it. Then you'll get some children who are just like, I haven't got a clue. But I mean, that's how it goes, isn't it? It's differentiation in programming, really. And we want to stretch them. It's that logical mind. It is Key Stage 2. It's a bit like with Scratch. They're suggesting to use Scratch in Key Stage 2. And I've done parts of Scratch. I've done some Scratch with the Year 2s. Not all of them, because some of them can't even get past Daisy the Dino. But some of them really are logical minded. So you just have to use your own ideas of that, really. I've just got another one. I haven't put it on the slide. But if you type this into your app store, it's called Tinker. Tynker. I haven't played much on it because I only found it 2 nights ago. That's what you might want to play. It's very new. So Tynker. It is aimed at Key Stage 1. It does progress quite quick. It does look fun. It looks nice. It's a puppy thing. Have you all found it? Really, I should go to the internet and show you. It's work in progress. Has everyone found Tinker?
Yeah.
Right, have a play. Quite like it with the puppy thing, to be honest. I didn't get very far in the levels and I haven't tried it at school yet. But see what you think. It looks fun. I've been playing with espresso coding as well. Not that I pay for things, but it's free till October. And there's a lot of stuff actually on the website now. I like the Key Stage 1 stuff, to be honest. So if you want to dip into things, it's quite nice. I like it as a dip into. I don't think there's much. I don't like Key Stage 2 stuff. Sorry. Yeah, well, I tried to say to the rep, are you going to keep some stuff on the website in October? And you don't get it as part of the package, do you? I know. Well, it's too easy. Right. Well, it's about 200, isn't it, I think? I know it has all of it. I did say that.
Well, I think you just want to get into it. We used to
So it's on the website.
whereas I think
And I quite like fish. Have you played it? Yeah.
which we must have had.
I'll show you. I just didn't find that. And actually, my year 1 and 2 went on to the higher And that's espresso Colton. Sorry, I think I've just got virus. Hopefully nothing flashes up really embarrassingly. But I mean, the year 1 and 2 was quite happy. Went on to these ones. So I should see pop up. They got quite bored here, but this stuff's quite nice. You know, if you start in Poland in September with the infants, it's quite nice. I could show you. It's very great. I hope you're not filming. It's in my career. If you want to do that at home without gamers, yeah, it's nice because you can move a helicopter and you put, it's a bit scratch, like you have to put things together like jigsaws, but I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it could be worse. I don't know what it is. What's supposed to have has anyone got any thoughts? Have you got on to Tinker? Anybody got any thoughts about it? It looks quite fun, doesn't it? I think it gets quite hard, but I don't know if it's about
Maybe between those like codables.
Yeah, I quite like it. Okay, the last one for you to have a play with. So I was doing this like I do in supermarkets. The last one to have a play with is Cato's Hike. I actually haven't spent a lot of time on it. It's the other free recommended programming app. My children weren't that keen on it, and because they really, really didn't like it, I just didn't persevere with it. But have a play, just have some time playing with that, see what you think. It's supposed to be Key Stage 1E. You have to sort of direct in different places. I mean, there's a lot out there, isn't there? But this is the last one of the programme ones. Have a play and see what you think. Coming to the end a little bit. Any thoughts on Cato's Hike so that I don't have to give it to my class? Any thoughts? Is it alright? Is it challenging? Is it Key Stage 1E or? Is there? They just weren't keen, really. Okay. Just move that onto my so thanks really. That's my email and that's my Twitter name. I am really boring and I actually love emailing, responding to emails and tweeting back to people about anything to do with IT. iPads really isn't my thing. If you're really interested in anything to do with Raspberry Pi is on my thing. I go to all the Raspberry Jams, do presentations about Raspberry Pis and all sorts. So if you're interested in Raspberry Pis and set them up in school, anything like that, please get in touch. What's the other thing I was going to say? Raspberry Pis, and I forgot. Oh yeah, Minecraft is my other thing. If you're interested, because everyone loves Minecraft, if you're interested, I was just telling a few people there, if you're interested in setting up Minecraft at school, there's 3 sort of ways that you can do it, because I run Minecraft clubs at my school and my little boys' school as well. Little boys' school, it's year 1 and 2, bizarrely, year 1s, they just love Minecraft. If you want to sign up in school, you can either get the iPad version and they can sort of work together, they can create things together. There is a creative mode and a survival mode, so you can either make things or you can actually mine things to make things, does that make sense? If you want to do it on the PCs, I'd recommend Minecraft Edu, EDU. It is a safe version for school, because if you've ever seen Minecraft at home, it can be some dodgy people and dodgy things on it. So Minecraft Edu, if you email somebody called, and I'll spell it, it's Santeri, SANTERI, @teachergaming.com. If you email him and say, could you have a free trial, he'll send you a code over and you can download it onto all the computers in school, download the server and you control it. Yeah, it's Santerre, I should write it there. S-A-N-T-E. Yeah, I'll put that up. Santerre@teachergaming.com. I think what he's doing, I mean, he has sent free trials to a lot of people that I know. I think he's just trying to promote Minecraft in schools anyway.
That's Minecraft Edu.
Yeah, Minecraft Edu.
To get that as on PC.
On the PCs. The other way that you can do it that I've got is, I did say about Raspberry Pis, I've got Minecraft Pi on the Raspberry Pis. So the Raspberry Pis are about £25–30 each. You download Minecraft Pi, which is a special version of Minecraft just for the Raspberry Pi. The good thing about the Minecraft Pi is, if you're a primary school or juniors, is you can program Minecraft Pi. So you use Python and you get into the actual code and you make things happen by actually writing the code. So year 6s, year 5s and 6s love it. If you are interested in that, there is a book by somebody called Carrie-Anne Philbin. It's called Adventures in Raspberry Pi, and she's got a chapter on Minecraft. Should use capital, shouldn't I? She's got a chapter on Minecraft that'll get you going. But to be honest, at school, because I do Minecraft clubs at school, they prefer going on the Raspberry Pi than the laptops because they just seem to work. And that's it really. So thank you for listening. Any questions?